So, as we're going to see tonight, Halloween is really a blend. It's a bunch of different influences all compiled together. We're going to talk about American Halloween, not Halloween anywhere else in the world. It's celebrated all around the world, but it's a bunch of things all mashed together. It is not just like one thing that influenced American Halloween, but just like the people in America, we're a big blend of different people groups. What we call Halloween and celebrate is a really big mix of different things. For thousands of years, people have had this interest in the occult. Does anyone know what that means? Yeah, witchcraft would kind of fall into the occult. Witchcraft, sorcery, divination. Divination is like when you try to seek answers in the stars about like what's going to happen to you today. It's like astrology, or some people look to like a bowl of rocks for the future, or bones or sticks or anything like that. But witchcraft, sorcery, trying to talk to the dead, anything with a demonic influence, that all kind of falls into the occult. And this has been a thing for thousands of years. We're going to see that hundreds of years ago, people were interested. 2,500 years ago, people were interested. And the Bible talks in the Old and New Testament about occult practices very directly. It's very clear what God has to say about it. Both the Old and New Testament talk about the occult. And not every book in the Bible does, but what I thought was interesting was actually every group. We've been talking about these genres, about these different books of the Bible, like the law books, the history books, the poetry, wisdom, the prophets. We're going to talk about the Gospels in a few weeks. Every grouping of books somewhere talks about the occult, and it actually condemns these practices. In the law, the Israelites, God's people, were not allowed to be a part of it. They were called to be separate. They were called to do things differently than the rest of the world. The rest of the world can engage in these things, but God's people were called to be different. We see that in the history books. We see that in the prophets, in Isaiah and Micah. We see that Jesus takes on demons head on, casts them out of people, even says as much in John that the devil's power is being cast out by his sacrifice and resurrection. We see it in Galatians. We see it in Revelation. We see it in 1 Peter. We see it in 1 John. It's all throughout the Bible, the same opinion, and the opinion is a bad one. The Bible condemns everything occult very clearly all throughout the Bible. I believe the spiritual world is a very real place, but I also believe the spiritual world is a very dangerous place. I would never enter into the spiritual world and try to engage with it without Jesus Christ, because it is a very real but very dangerous place. I would never want to engage in anything spiritual without Jesus there with me.